Yeah, we're supposed to have a math station, but they just over that. So yeah, yeah, so he had math station, everyone math station. He weeks before, like, oh, well, when talk about you, so I guess, yeah, it's like it. I don't know why.
I don't think Old Gym has a stop clock and a board that works.
Oh,
Yeah,
pictures are-
and the bleachers are matching, yeah. It can be such a great, beautiful gym. It's gonna give it a little bit. My kids play travel basketball, so I help out organize the league. So whenever there's something in the main gym, try to get O'Donnell, and they're like, no scoreboard. They have to bring a portable one.
Not probably what? 30 minutes? Or like 20. Oh, that's good. That's your first time doing that. That's awesome. Yeah. It's so good. And then we follow through. We just had our staff meeting today. And yeah, so we got the ones already.
Vice Commissioner Rojas, we do have a quorum is 4. If you'd like to get the meeting started, we can. We did not hear anything from, Chair Yada, so.
Good evening, everyone. Should we call the meeting to order at 6:09 p.m.? Today is February 7th, 2023. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Can we get a roll call?
Here. Present.
Here, present.
Sorry. I'm usually so loud that people ask me to turn back. The agenda for the Tuesday, February 7th meeting of the Art and Culture Commission was posted at both the Hollister Community Center and the City Hall on Friday, February 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. per government code 54954.2.
Can I get a motion to approve that? The minutes?
Commissioner Ross, I have a copy of the meeting minutes from October and also the one for January, if you'd like me to give those both to you. Okay, one moment.
Has everyone had enough time to look over the minutes? Okay, can I get a motion to approve the minutes from, do we have to do both? Okay, from November? October, 2022?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was October, right? And then January. Sorry, I apologize. Not November, January.
Can I get a motion to approve October 2002's minutes?
I make a motion to approve.
Can I get a second motion?
I second that.
All right, motion carried. Approved at 6:14 for October 2022. Can I get approval or a motion to approve last month's January 2023's minutes?
I approve those minutes.
Can I get a second motion?
I second that.
Okay, minutes approved, 6:15. Let's see, public comment. All right. Thank you. Can we discuss old business one, update on impact fees?
Last week, or maybe it was a week and a half ago, I sent out just any updates on the impact fees for the Civic Art Fund. And I received some information from, some replied and said you have no comments, so I appreciate that. And then Ross had a couple, Commissioner Ross had some questions I submitted to our attorney, and she made no changes to the requests. The 1% cost of repairs, I know our commission was looking and interested in having some sort of a tier type program, and she said that wasn't allowable for this type of, for impact fees. And then I take that back. I guess the one thing she did add was included but not limited to. We added some of that language inside into the a policy here that we have. And then I think the only other one was create a civic art policy. And that is one that she's still reviewing.
So they're not quite ready for us to vote on yet.
No, unless we vote on this, the art development policy, our art development fund, if we approve that, and then bring back the civic art policy with our updated bylaws. And we can include the civic art policy into our bylaws.
Do we have enough people to
We
vote?
have a quorum.
Okay. Do any of the commissioners have any objection to approving the fees portion?
Where are you talking, the civic art
Policy?
policy?
Yeah. The last page, 5 of 6.
This is in the impact fees?
Yes.
Five, six, okay.
Under the second comment on the right, she asked in a separate email, she asked if we have a civic art policy, and I responded and let her know that I would work on one. I'll submit for final approval, and I've submitted for approval, and it's in draft mode right now.
And so that's added to, or is it one of these? Is it under the civic art fund F?
So it's not provided. What I said is right now she's reviewing it. So what I let you guys know is we can add the civic art policy into the bylaws.
Okay, but not, and so that's kind of like a workaround rather than putting it in with the Civic Art Fund.
Yeah, that way I can kind of put this forward, because this is gonna take a first reading and a second reading. So it's gonna take a lot longer than these bylaws will, because our council has approved it. And then I just kind of highlight any types of changes. So this will move a lot quicker than adding an ordinance to our municipal code.
Okay, and then was the attorney able to clarify the impact on homeowners versus developers?
So a homeowner that does any type of repairs, additions would still have to pay a 1% cost.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so the 1% cost is just on the repairs, or is it the value of the home?
It's just on the repairs.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, all right.
So can we vote on the art development fee portion, or is it the civic, art development fee? Is
It,
what we're,
it would be up to you guys at this point.
okay,
I can move this one forward and
Mhm.
then at our next meeting, include it, the civic art, and put it into the bylaws.
okay. So for the art development fee, can I get a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve it.
Can I get a second motion?
To approve this, right?
I second that motion.
Okay, that is a yes on approval of the art development fee.
You would just ask all those in favor.
Oh, okay. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposition, oppose?
Any opposition? Anyone opposed?
Motion passes 4-0.
Motion passes 4-0. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Can we discuss old business 2, update city of Hollister monument sign downtown Hollister?
Um. I did ask our city manager's office for an update, and the most recent update is in an email. So if you guys would give me one moment, I can pull that up. Okay. So our building department, the city's building department uploaded and reviewed the plans for the structure. They're looking to get they have a signature for engineering. On February 1st, they made comments to the plans, and the company signs by Vans needed an encroachment permit. So they were working on providing that February 2nd. Made some comments and submitted for review. And then the last update was February 6th. Yesterday, the building department project is pending resubmittal. Once they receive updates plans, they will expedite the plan review and should have comments. So it's probably going to take another 2 to 3 weeks to get some more information and any more other types of updates. But the sign is halfway up, and then some of the side of the rockery and all that type of architectural fixtures will go up as soon as it's approved through our building department.
Okay, is it only one side that's completed and then the side beams are not finished yet?
The side beams are not finished, and there was another part established, that part that goes on the very top.
Okay,
They were I guess from what I understood, they were in the process of putting that up, and they were asked to stop.
Was there a reason that the permits weren't already like put through before building?
I feel that, that maybe the, vans, what is it, signs by van felt that it was the city, so they kind of, it was taken care of a little bit. I think that's what happened, just, miscommunication.
Okay, so they were given the go-ahead to start building from the city,
Yes.
but the city was supposed to plan all the permits, or was Vans supposed to do the permits?
Well, the company has to complete the paperwork, but because received a go-ahead by, the city staff, he moved forward with it, thinking everything was okay. And then our building department had said, we don't have permits on file. So he had to come back, stop what he was doing and then come back.
Oh, okay. Because I know that there's a lot going on Facebook about that right now. So,
Yes.
yeah, if we can just make sure we get all those ducks in a row before, yeah. And then I know that people are really commenting also just about whatever, who decided this and that.
Yes.
Does anybody from the city say on Facebook, I don't know if this is allowed at all, but like we do post we post our agenda and say we're going to discuss these things. So we make it public. They're allowed to come. They're invited. So that's, I'm kind of saying, they can take part. They've have opportunities to take part in this, and we welcome that. So is there other outreach that we can do for them? Let them know that they're welcome to come to these meetings?
Yeah, I know that, I feel that now that we have all our department heads lined up, everyone is in place, that there will do a better job with the outreach. I think that staff just is getting pulled everywhere a little bit. But our city manager's office, that our what is it? Our PIO, he's been doing a good job of just trying to keep up and respond. And he put something out there that lets our other idea is even somehow getting our agendas on social media too, where we can just post through, Parks and Recreation. And that's something that us internally staff can do. We depend on Paul to do a lot of this other type of IT work, but I think it's something that we can do internally and just to get the word out that we have a meeting.
Okay, that's good. What is a PIO?
A public information officer, public
And so then
information.
because I don't know what the laws are in terms of, responding, I wouldn't respond. But yeah, if we had somebody, so that's good.
I've responded, but just my own personal response. It's not, I don't represent the city at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, I just felt that there was some misinformation out there.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Did I say what I said correctly? I'm kind of reading over it. Civic Art Fund. I should have said that, right? We got it taken care of.
We were calling it a update on impact fees,
Okay.
but it is called a development. What are we calling it? I don't even know.
Yeah, I just want to be clear on.
We are calling it a civic art fund.
Okay.
Yes, thank
just-
you.
Just so we all,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's what it is.
just so we're all
Civic
aware.
art development, civic art. I think that's what, yes, that's what they told us.
Mhm.
Civic art development fee.
Okay. Well, thank you for the updates. Commissioner comments?
When are we going to be talking about the bylaws? Because that was one of the things we were reviewing also in terms of any edits. Are we doing that next meeting or this meeting?
I would suggest, we kind of did what we did with this one, is send it out there, and if you guys have comments, comment on it. And then hopefully by the end of this week, I will have an update on the civic art policy. No. The other one, now
The
I'm even
bylaws?
confused. No. The
Oh.
civic art, civic, remember I need to create the civic art policy and put it into the bylaws.
Okay,
Okay, so I'll have an update on that definition and what that looks like by Friday and then pass it around. And if you
Okay.
guys have comments.
I think because they sound the same, it's getting a little confusing.
I
Ah,
know.
I know, that's why I said, no. let's- But on the last one, I did make a few edits, clarifications,
Mhm.
and I highlighted it in red, the changes I made.
Yes.
So, and then when I add the civic art policy, I will put it in, I will highlight it in red also.
And that gets added to the bylaws.
Yes.
Okay.
That's, I think that's kind of streamlining it just to get this process.
Mhm.
Changing a municipal court or ordinance takes longer
Okay,
than accepting the bylaws.
right,
Mhm.
okay,
There's not as much detail.
okay. I
Uh,
also had a question.
go ahead.
Okay, was anybody able to get the creative placemaking book?
I ordered it, but I have not received it yet.
We need an ad hoc for that.
I was going to look for the PDF, but the past couple of weeks have been like nonstop. So I will get to that by next meeting.
Any other commissioner comments?
I have one other thing that I want to add. We're putting together an art opening in the art gallery at the high school. And so we'll have that, it might be like the beginning of March. So I'll send out the information for it. So it'll be an evening event. It's gonna be
Fun.
exciting. So all of my beginning, advanced and AP students have work in it. Yeah. Yeah,
Nice, thank you for sharing.
yeah, thank you.
Can we set the next regular meeting date for Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 6 p.m.?
Wait, can I make one
Oh,
more
yeah,
comment?
of
Sorry,
course.
sorry. Just because I don't know how much like traction it's getting or like how many people know about it, but just concerning the high school. The Rotary speech contest is coming up as it does every year or early in the year. It's set for March 2nd, where it's I don't know if you guys know of it or no. Okay, the Rotary speech contest, it's where the local Rotary club, they get together at Paynes for their meeting, but some students from the high school, they go and they recite a speech that they have memorized, and it's about a certain theme that they have that Rotary, the International Rotary, sets up every year. This year's theme is Imagine Rotary, I believe. I participated last year and I'm doing it again this year, but it's just, we're just getting it ready, like signing kids up for to get those permission slips, because it's in the middle of the day of a school day that we go, and then we're back by lunch. We go to Paynes and then we come back for that little event. But just in case you knew any kids at the high school that felt comfortable or have like some kind of passion for public speaking, this could be something very interesting to them. Just something to keep in mind and maybe spread the word of, because there's not a lot of people signed up. But it just you might want to bring it up to someone who you think might be interested.
That's a
Oh yeah, for sure.
that's a Thursday, March
Uh,
2nd.
Yes, I think so.
Now, what time was that?
I can actually put it up really quick. I'm with the speech and debate club at school, and our publicity has been putting out new flyers, which has some good information on it. That doesn't have the kind of information you think it have. Okay, that's
You
fine.
said it was around lunchtime.
It's from what I remember last year, it's you come to, it's like a formal or semi-formal at least. So you come to school dressed as you would, and then I think before even first block is over, you go out, oh, actually, no, it's after first block. And during break, you go to the office and you sign this permission slip, and then Principal Ramirez actually drove us last year. And we go to Payne's and we do the contest, and once it's over, we come back and it basically takes up second block, so we get back by lunch. So that's at 12:50, or if it's a Thursday, then 11:45. So roughly, but
Okay. All right, thank you for sharing that.
If you can email that to me also, I
can
post it in Google Classroom.
oh yeah, that'd be really cool. Thank you.
Good idea.
Okay, can I get we have to set a motion for this?
We would like to talk about the next meeting scheduled for March 14th. Staff will attend a conference called CalFest that week. And CalFest is just a special events, networking, festivals and just a bunch of different educational sessions that we would like to go to. So we are looking to either have a special meeting or have a special meeting or not have a meeting in March.
Can we set a meeting for the first Tuesday, the 7th? Is there any time conflictions?
I'm okay.
Someone's on vacation. Someone's on vacation. I don't know who though. Is it you? It's not me.
I think I'm good also.
Okay. And is 6 o'clock good for everyone? Special meetings, we can meet earlier if that fits in your schedule.
Okay, we should set the next regular meeting date for Tuesday, March 7th, 2023 at 6 p.m.
Thanks, Paul.
Do we have to vote on that? No, okay. Okay, can we adjourn the meeting at 6:36 p.m.? Do we need to motion that? Or approve that?
First and a second.
Can I
All
get
those in favor?
I make a motion to adjourn.
in a second?
I second that.
Okay, meeting adjourned at 6:36 p.m.
All in favor.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Anyone want to oppose the meeting?
Opposed? You still opposed?
And no opposed? All right, thank you.
Meeting adjourned. Yay.